So let us get in here and find Raven's tomb, apparently. And some vampires. We can't save some time on these. And let's just not loot them. That's mighty interesting. They're very fast, so we need to use the faster. Right, the beer. Description in Raven's tomb. Let's look everywhere else first. Just to see if there's anything cool. Circle of rolling blocks or rolling rocks. Weights in here. But that seems to be it. Not this other way. Just trying to damage us. Real means of attrition. These raids actually pose a threat. So slightly, I suppose, only, but whatever. So we will eat the candy, even if we would rather eat Randy. And in this crypt, there is a Redanian ledger. We do not have any of that, so we'll leave it. And in this crypt, also beer. No, money. See, important. No longer important. Oh, we do not want to reload, no. Just checking. It just works. So in a way I'm now doing something that's kind of dangerous. I've never written the save file of a bit of content not yet, at the time of this recording, actually uploaded to YouTube. Cheese, and we will eat the cheese. And this 200 axe, just cause we can sell it, hopefully. And there's the order armor, even if we don't like him. Or he doesn't like us, let's put it like that to be more precise. Although he was willing to trade with us, so that's always something. Let's put some Brooksay in here instead of the rates. This is a rate contract, so if we didn't have all of the death dust already, this would be our way of getting to them. stun this guy? He got knocked down, but he didn't fall over. Go. Basilisk. Kick it in the face and it falls over. Just the way we want it. Wyvern meat. Yummy. Inscription. Here lies the witch known as Raven, a great warrior and defender of the weak. Honoured be his name. Look at the full moon. Remains of Raven's armour. High quality spolder, river brace, and gauntlet created using sophisticated technology. How will we read that? Notes of the Elven Minstrel. That's all we need now. And then we will have everything we need for... well... for Raven's armour. It's an Elven Minstrel. It's also in a crypt out here somewhere. Maybe it's in the Striga's crypt? Actually, that would not surprise me in the slightest. All things considered. Fine. We will kill him. Or hit. I don't know. Old chests. We haven't been down here. And there we go. Yeah. Seaman Chapin. Now we can't pick up any more of those because it would take up new inventory space. Some bread. Nom. Wyvern meat. Might also be in the script. I don't know. We'll keep looking. Big fly. Sarcophagus. And there we go. Piece of armor. I already have that, but... and a meteorite sword. Using red, blue and yellow meteorite ore. So is that just in case you didn't find any... oh, 2 pieces of armor. I hope this doesn't break anything. This is just in case you didn't have... just E, we still get the good sword. Just in case you haven't found any yet. Any sword yet, and then you can just get that Raven's Hilt meteorite sword. Pretty neat with damage, pain and stun precise hit. Of course not as good as our specialized sword. A bit weird that they give you the piece of armor here and in chapter 4. Well, just in case you miss it in chapter 4, then you are not locked out. You're not ugh. Then you won't be locked out of getting Raven's armor just because you didn't go and check an equip with Berengar. That does pose a few more questions, I suppose. Okay. Old Manor, Cemetery entrance, and Striga Crypt. Cemetery entrance. What's that there? Refugee cave. We have been in that. I just wonder, where is the our good friend the dentist? This trunk with good money and beer. Oh, it's just the entrance up to the cemetery. There we go. Nice and easy. Cyclone, Mute Thunder. anything else interesting here than that? Not really. Let's take it and override the autosave. We're reaching low to save files. It's still a manageable amount, I'd say. And I also saved, but I don't know anymore. Well, it's down. Seems that's the actual way we're supposed to go. And Mason will run down and everything, it's cool. Jasper's father, he has a name. So.
Sir, have you seen my son? He has straw-coloured hair, freckles on his nose, a child, 12 winters to him.
Sorry, I haven't.
I've been burning fires here to lead him through the mists. Oh, my dear son.
I hope you find him. I seek the Striga that has its lair somewhere around here.
Sir, you see that old church on the hill? The Striga lives in the crypt. She awakes at night and roams about in search of blood.
She leaves you alone?
Once she came for me. I didn't run, for I light this fire to guide my son through the night. The monster hesitated, then ran on. Since then, she's avoided me.
Interesting.
But I saw her catch a man once. Horrifying.
Tell me.
But that man might actually have been Elvin's father. It's just, it's a theory. His straw hair and freckles on his nose. Might also be a different kid, I don't know.
Elves set my neighbor's home ablaze and cut them to bits. I've decided to flee the city.
They tried to draft me into the army. Luckily, King Foltest has returned. He'll put those non-humans back on their leashes.
Rightly so. Know what I'll tell you?
He did run then.
Rains and pause.
So let's see, Crypt after dusk and faces Striga. Oh, sounds like the chapel funeral rites were performed there once beneath it is a vast crypt where members of the royal family were buried.
I'll never give a non-human another job. Something is rotten in the state of Temeri. Oh, kind sir.
I'm here about the notice.
Ah, yes. You slew the Scimitars. You have 5 jaws to prove it?
Yes, here they are.
Thank you. Here's your payment.
Wonderful. Oh, the squirrel's slow.
Oh, kind sir.
Seen any squirrels nearby?
No. They've all gone to Vizima, cursed non-humans. What did we ever do to them? I found a place nearby where those sons of whores took a human and tortured him. They buried the poor soul up to his neck and covered his head in syrup. Nearby was an ant hill with red ants as big as your thumb.
I can imagine the rest.
Oh, kind sir.
Farewell.
So the Squirtle are being as barbaric as always. That was a Valorant.
Greetings, Geralt. Foltest asked me to check on your progress.
Trust is fundamental.
True, but this particular monster is his daughter.
Why are you here?
Foltest well knows someone meddled with the curse. He cannot believe Ada turned into a beast by herself. The crypt may hide evidence. Foltest asks that you search the sarcophagus where the princess sleeps. Surrender any evidence you find.
I'll fulfill the king's order. Now show me to the princess.
Follow me.
Wow, what a good idea to go in during the day and just look for evidence. We still have our cat potion for 4 hours.
The gate is locked. First, resolve the problem with the beastie. You understand? Safety precautions. The gate is locked.
Of course. Elder Minstrel sarcophagus. So he is indeed in here. I was right. This makes sense, you know. Is it not here? Oh, it's in a different, adjacent room. Fireplace over there. First we'll explore this place. Get our bearings. For a cat potion. Just to stock up. Note of an elven minstrel. Local pepper vodka. And we should now return to Coltstein, both for the other side quest and to get our Raven's armor. Wayfarer stone. Interesting. They're all over the place. Yellow meteorite. Oh, we will not pick that up. Let's go check for more information. Also first, let's save over this. I'm doing the risky business of keeping quite a few save files. But I am certain nothing bad will come of this. Knock on wood. Sarcophagus in the trunk. Ostrit's journal of the man responsible for Ada being born as Striga. A trunk with the last wish. Take that. Anything else in here? Unknown oil. Interesting. Let's just apply that to us. Can we not apply that immediately? No. We'll drop the last wish in a minute anyway, so. Mainly discussed as fire genies, also known as Ifrits. Because there's the only one we'll be fighting. I curse you, Foltest, and hope you rot amidst worms in hell. I curse your incestuous deeds. Your sister Ada deserved better. I implore destiny to render the child born of your lechery as monstrous as you. If the witch spoke truly, you will soon taste my vengeance. I need only prepare the ingredients and utter the words thrice. Some say that not even the words are necessary, that hatred alone suffices. Know that my hatred is fierce. On the margins, someone made notes, as if researching how to renew the curse of the Striga. Devious. Princess Ada was born a Striga as a result of Ostrit's curse. The magnate was in love with the king's sister and Ada's mother, whose name was also Ada. When he learned of the incestuous relationship between the king and his sister, Ostrit put a curse on the king and described the process in his diary. Whoever possesses the diary may renew the curse and transform Ada back into a Striga. Of course, we have got the monster entry on the Ifrit. Sensitive to silver and spectre oil. That we will drop this book. To pick up this oil, and just for fun we will go to Arendite in it. What is it then? Oh. Geralt. It is inflicting pain on foes with every hit. Interesting. After dusk to face Striga. She would be resting here in her own sarcophagus. Of course, we can now pick up the book again because we have covered our sword in the oil. The oil Valorant mentioned would be highly effective against the Striga too. Or her highness, the Striga. I do apologize. So we'll do one of these. And hold up. Delete that and then we'll just save here. Quite a bit of looking. That is potentially not even necessary either, this one here. So boop. There we go. Suddenly our saves look a lot more I'd have used flint. Whatever. We've got the level up. Another gold talent. A strong silver, or I'm saying we'll go for strong steel. And max that up, even though we rarely get that low enough. And for the rest we will take and improve our strong silver. Let's see. Knockdown, kind of stuff. Ah, so that blinds. Oh, that set them on fire. It's got shield. Plenty of good things on these. How about our last silver talent here? Will go into living on the strong silver. Oh. Let's see. Can't do anything more here. So we will put some stuff in the axes because everything else. Oh, we could get the bus. But I don't think we will need that. We haven't been drinking that much. Cat potion. There we go. As for the rest, we can make. Where is it? White rapids. Make 2 white rapids. Then that'll max that. And then we will brew some white gold. Don't want to brew white gold, use some white gold. Use this. And 2 blue, which will be the gold black. And then it is the green, which will be kind of a green. And it just works. Amazingly wonderful. Till dusk. Cat potion should still be active. It is. It won't be active for the entirety of the fight because if we look in the journal in our bestiary and go and find the Striga. Let us see. So, the way to lift the Striga curse is to stay with the Striga for the entire night by her sarcophagus, preventing her from entering it to rest during the morning. In the short story The Witcher, what Geralt did was, as we also saw in the intro cinematic, that's in the intro of the entire game, all those almost 40 hours ago, if not around 40 hours ago, where Geralt fought her a bit, just to incapacitate her slightly, but then he laid down in a sarcophagus, put the lid on, and sealed it with the Yrden. And then he lay there all night, just keeping track of time with his hourglass, while the Striga princess was just beating on the casket or the sarcophagus And yeah, you can always go back to the first episode to rewatch it if you should so desire. Because we will go in now and experience it firsthand.